Welcome to Brain Lags, where we explore the parts of our world that still defy explanation. Almost 30,000 feet below the surface of the Pacific Ocean, under crushing pressure, and Expedition's cameras captured something moving. It is a ghostly white shape that marine scientists simply cannot identify. We have highly detailed, high-resolution maps of the surface of Mars, yet we remain largely blind to the darkest parts of our own planet. The deep sea is our final true frontier. Down in Earth's deepest trenches, we find complex life pushing against the physical limits of survival. To find this anomaly, researchers had to travel to the Ryukyu Trench off the coast of Japan. This animated map illustrates what oceanographers call the hadal zone, the deepest regions of the ocean, plunging completely out of reach of the sun. Down here, the water is pitch black, and the pressure is nearly 1,000 times greater than at sea level. That is equivalent to a stack of cars pressing down on every single square inch of your body. Getting cameras down that far requires serious hardware. An international team of scientists used this research vessel, the DSSV Pressure Drop, to reach the water directly above the trench. From there, the researchers sealed themselves inside the limiting factor. This is a heavy, thick-walled titanium sphere designed specifically to protect the crew during the extreme descent. They were venturing into a region where the total absence of light and extreme pressure force life to adopt survival strategies seen nowhere else on the planet. The journey to the bottom reveals a strange ecosystem. Sweeping their headlights across the rocky seafloor, researchers documented crinoid meadows, underwater fields filled with hundreds of pale, swaying animals known as sea lilies. Because absolutely no sunlight reaches these depths, nothing here relies on photosynthesis. Instead, this ecosystem runs on chemosynthesis. Organisms extract their energy directly from toxic chemicals bleeding out of the Earth's crust. You see the results of this chemical diet in life forms like these blood-red tube worms. They cluster together alongside pale fish, showing that the abyss supports highly adapted, complex communities. The deep ocean is highly active. It runs on a completely different biological engine. When the limiting factor finally reached the absolute bottom of the Ryukyu Trench, nearly 30,000 feet down, a lone, slow-gliding creature floated directly into view. It is a translucent, pale wanderer. Its fleshy body is split into perfectly symmetrical halves. What confused the research team the most were its rigid antenna-like protrusions sticking out of its head and running along its back. After consulting taxonomic experts around the world, the scientific community gave it a placeholder classification, Animalia, incerta, sedis. That translates to animals of uncertain placement. It is a living anomaly with no clear home on any known branch of the evolutionary tree. The first hypothesis researchers tested was the most obvious. They thought it might be a strange species of sea slug, specifically a nudibranch. Nudibranchs have soft bodies and flowing appendages, much like this vibrant purple specimen. The data quickly ruled that out. This creature was recorded twice as deep as any known sea slug, and the strange appendages on its back appeared far too stiff to belong to one. The next logical guess was that its symmetrical, fleshy body might belong to a type of sea cucumber, similar to the spiky animal seen here. That theory also fell apart. After extensive review, no expert could confidently align its physical traits with any known phylum of animal life. The fact that a macroscopic animal exists that we cannot even broadly classify proves that our catalog of Earth's biology is missing massive pieces. Put yourself in the position of the researchers inside that titanium sphere. You are looking through a tiny glass porthole into absolute, terrifyingly empty black water. And then, drifting out of the gloom, you come face to face with a living ghost moving effortlessly through an environment that should crush it instantly. This single organism shows that the deepest pits on our planet are active habitats for highly adapted life. Earth still harbors profound mysteries, hidden well out of reach of the sun. If a completely unclassifiable organism can thrive 30,000 feet below the waves, we have to wonder what else is waiting in the dark for us to find it. The world is full of brain lags, gaps in our knowledge that show just how much of the ocean's story